Hello everyone, how are you? I know it's been a while, but I'm glad to be here with you and to reconnect with you. Now, we are going to talk more about what we are going to do today, which is to channel your pain. I'm going to see more about what does your pain is trying to tell you. Now, some energies are very eager to come out, but before that, we are just going to take a moment to breathe in and also to breathe out, and to see how we have much more power than we think in the situation that we are in. Now I'm going to give you a moment so you can pick the pile or the piles that you resonate with the most. We have here pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now take a moment and we are going to start with the first pile. So pile number 1, let's see, what does your pain is trying to tell you? Okay, we have a card already. I'm sensing some blockages here, but we are going to see more about that. Something with my throat as well. Some unsaid truths as well. So I'm going to pick some cards from this deck. I just love round tarot. I think it's just great for channeling, and it gives you such big possibilities to see the truth even more clear. I think it's just great. Now we are going to pick another 2 cards. Good. Now let's see, number 1, what does your pain is trying to tell you? We have here, you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. And then we have 3 of Cups. Then we have the Chariot. Then we have the Empress. Interesting. Then we have 8 of Wands. The Magician. And 3 of Wands. Let's take a deep breath in and see how this pain is feeling inside of your body. The heaviness that comes with it, the pressure on your chest or in a different part of your body. Good. Breath out, and now just see how this message is so straightforward. It talks about how even though you may have tried to get love in a way where it's like you just got very hurt, this is a reminder that you actually are not depleted and that you have a very strong resource of love inside of you. And it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to feel everything that you are feeling. Everyone in your situation would be just as hurt and would suffer and would feel the pain. It's just you are much more powerful in this situation than you actually think you are. And this situation is here to teach you boundaries, is here to show you how you got this, and this is a lesson that you are meant to be learning from. No matter the situation, you are better than this. And even if you got a lot of difficult feelings arising from this, I'm sensing injustice, I'm sensing betrayal. Wow, such a big wound of betrayal. I'm sensing rejection as well. You are not going to be broken apart by this. You are strong enough to feel all of these emotions, to connect with them, and just feel better, feel relief in this situation. So, what does your pain is trying to tell you? Your pain is trying to tell you that you have a big resource of love here, that even if you are hurting, you have the power to love people, which is such a big quality, Pile 1. It's like you're such a wonderful person for having this ability. This is a quality. This is something not a lot of people have. And the fact that you have this quality, wow. I can say just wow. Now, even if the situation is not fair, I can see that you have a certain understanding, or you will develop a certain understanding of the situation, an understanding that only old souls can have about this. And this is another thing that just makes you unique. Your ability to love even the people who hurt you, even if it may be judged by people around you. And like they can just say to you, oh my God, I cannot believe that you accept all of these things. Well, it's not about you accepting all of these things. It's about you actually having the emotional maturity to see beyond these things And this is something like a gift that you have, you know? And this doesn't mean that you don't fully see the situation that happened. This is much more you having the ability to love in a higher way other people. And this is a very beautiful thing. And I really respect and appreciate this about you, Pile One. And I do see this about you. I see you. I see this pain inside of you that's trying to come out. This deep pain of not being seen, of not being understood, of not appearing visible to people. This powerlessness. It just feels so heavy to me, you know? This inability to move forward. It must feel so difficult to feel so stuck. I bet it makes you feel so different and so estranged from other people. I can imagine this is not easy. I find it so hard to breathe right now, talking about all of this with you. It's like you feel you don't have enough guidance to move forward, and you're just closing yourself inside of you. And this pain is about the inability to move forward and the inability to fully express who you are, because it's like you felt that you just lost who you are, you just lost yourself. And I can feel that this pain just wants to be heard, it wants to be seen, it wants to be known how bad and how hard it is to not move forward. It's like you have so many resources, so much energy, so many things that are there to help you, but it's like you cannot use them in a way. That's how it feels like. And even if you are trying to use them, it feels like you're just not moving in the direction that you want to be moving. It feels like every time you take a step, it's not in the right direction. And this just feels so disappointing. So disappointing. And so not fair. It's like the opposite of fairness and justice. And also, with this card over here, it just feels that you don't have the necessary support to move forward, which just sucks. It's like you lack the emotional support you need from other people. You don't have enough people with you. And this is just so painful. It's like no one is seeing you. They only see a reflection of who you are. And it's like you constantly need to watch your back, because you cannot trust the people around you. You cannot trust to be relaxed around you and for them to not stab you behind your back, or for them to actually have your best interests in mind. That's something you cannot count on. That's what it feels like. And this, again, this is just This is so heavy, you know? And I can see a lot of pain around this. I'm going to take a moment to breathe in and breathe out, because you're not alone in this pain, number one. I can see how difficult things are for you. And I can see how a flower cannot grow properly if it's not grown in the right conditions. And you have every reason to feel this way. You have every reason. And I'm here with you through all of this process, okay? I'm just going to let you know this. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. Now, it's okay if you don't know what you want, because maybe you never had what you want. So it's okay to feel a bit confused, maybe a bit weird, maybe a bit unsure about what's happening. It's totally okay. It's part of the process. It's part of the process until you figure out what you want and what you need from other people. I'm here to tell you that things don't have to be this difficult. Things don't have to be this weird. They don't have to be this harsh, this hard, you know? You actually are much more stronger than you think, simply because you have this power to watch this video and actually connect more with everything that your pain is trying to tell you. This is not easy, but this is something that will help you, will bring you some relief, because things will be more clear once you understand the message that your pain has for you. You will see how this fire inside of you is not against you, is actually for you. And you will see how to pretty much connect with this fire inside of you and give it a direction. Give it the direction of burning all the obstacles that stay between you and what you want. You know? And I'm here to tell you that this is possible, because what I'm seeing here for you, it's actually a way for you to make this happen, okay? And you have all the resources you need to make this happen. You have a beautiful, strong, sacred fire inside of you that's yours, you know? It's like no one can take this away from you. No matter through how many things you are going through, no one can take this away from you. And what's also showing up here is your connection with nature. Your connection with nature, and also connection with the divine. This is something that will always be there for you, number one. Just remember this. Remember this, and also the fact that you can have what you want. With the Magician card over here, you can definitely have what you want. Even if you are in pain, this pain is a carrier of information. It's not saying that you cannot have what you want. It's simply saying, hey, pay attention to the message that I have for you. So just keep that in mind, okay? You got this, and we got this together. You're not alone in this. You are not alone in this, and we are much more connected than you think we are. You have all the tools you need to manifest the life that you want. And this card is simply showing me the possibility this path of you connecting with your fire and taming your inner fire to manifest what you actually want. This card here, it's a very, very powerful card that shows me how you are in control of your mind, you are in control of your thoughts, because even if our emotions are so powerful, it's like the thoughts are the ones that generate the emotions, you know? So here it's the path where you are strong enough to be connected with your thoughts and to direct those thoughts and that fire into achieving what you want. Because Three of Wands is also about planning and seeing the bigger perspective of things. You got this. You got this, number one. I can see you thriving even in this situation. I can see you connecting more with what you want and taming that inner fire inside of you. You know, this pain is only a result of how powerful you actually are. Because I can see a lot of power and capability inside of you, number one. And this is also showing me how you are able to tame this inner dragon of fire that you have. And this is a part of your awakening process. This is a challenge that's on your path, but it's not something that will bring you down. Because you are so, so powerful. Thank you so much, number one, for letting me connect with your pain. I'm sending you my warm thoughts. I'm here with you. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you again for letting me do this reading for you. And we are going to move on to the next pile. Number two. Let's see. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. What does your pain is trying to tell you? Wow. Another card actually wanted to come out. Then we have 3 more cards here. Then we have okay. So we have the Temperance already out. Let's see, we have Star Ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Okay. Then we have Four of Coins in reverse. The Lovers. Then we have One of Cups. Queen of Coins. And interesting card here. I hope you see all the cards. Wow. So this pain of yours, there's something happening with you in this period number 2. This is about you getting access to an ability of yours that comes directly from your ancestors. Now, this may come in a way that's hard for you to believe, but it's like your lineage, your family just is not as connected to maybe your magic, or let's say the things that are just important for you, you know? And you are here to restore this. You are here to connect more to who you are. And it's like this pain is coming as a result of you getting a certain download about what you need to be doing here. And this download is just coming in like a very difficult way. It's like there are some obstacles, and even if you are interested in spirituality and everything that comes with it, it's still difficult because you have so many people in your family whose energy is just opposed to this, and because of this, the path is not very clear, you know? Now, you may have a difficult period, so it's like you just need so much balance right now. Whew. It feels like everything in your life is so chaotic. It feels like your health is not in a very good shape. Oh my God. It's just so difficult. It feels like your balance is hanging on a thin rope. That's what it feels like. And this is just very difficult. It feels like you're living on the edge somehow. Wow. You are not crazy, number 2. I feel like telling you this. You are not crazy. Just look a little deeper. Everything that you are experiencing is not in vain. This pain of yours, it just needs more peace. It just needs more quiet time. You're just having such a hard time right now because it appears here you don't have the people you need around you, and detachment, it's like a theme in your life right now. It feels and it appears to me that you are learning the lesson of detachment and attachment. You are on the brink of a major decision, and it may involve someone you love deeply. Now, this can be a lover, but also it can be a family member. It's about you learning certain lessons about masculinity and femininity. What those concepts represent to you and how you can apply them more in your day-to-day life. Wow. You're learning the lessons of how much love to give and how much love to take in. This may be like a slow process for you, and you feel this pain of maybe just giving too much to certain people, maybe being too open. It feels like you are learning reciprocity in a way. What do you need? And your pain is about not being understood. It's about the confusing things of life, the confusing things that you experienced. And also about no one seeing your pain, no one seeing how chaotic and messy your life was. But I'm here to tell you that I do see the chaos and the mess in your life. I do see how difficult things are for you and how what you are going through is not easy. And it feels like a debt. It feels like a debt of a certain person that you thought you were. And this is so painful. This is so painful to not know who you are. It feels like you lack stability so much. But you are not alone in this. Me and your ancestors, we are here with you, number 2. We are here with you, and you're about to be more whole than you ever have been in the past. You just need to accept this situation. It feels like you are going through a baptism of fire somehow. It feels like you are in a situation that requires so much maturity. It requires for you to be the bigger person. It requires for you to show certain understanding and responsibility. And it's so painful because deep down you just feel like a child. You just feel you cannot do this all by yourself. But you see, you don't have to do this all by yourself. You have your ancestors with you. You are not alone in this. You are so not alone in this. You have the power of your tribe with you. You just have to have your heart open enough to perceive this, because this is all hard matters that I'm talking about. You see? This eagle right here, this bird that just watches the perspective from above. The other bird that's similar to the eagle. Now I cannot find its word for it. Oh my god, I can feel such an intense emotion right now. It may make you feel like you're caged, but you are not. You have the ability to see this perspective from above. You are not caged, number 2. You are free. The moment that you connect with your ancestors, you are a free person. You have this inner fire inside of you. You have so many things to be discovered, to be unraveled. You have so many things to experience. And I can see the wildfire inside of you. And this is what your pain is trying to tell you. The fact that once you are able to see from above, everything will be much more clear to you, and this detachment won't seem as difficult. The view from above is showing you that the sun is shining, but surprise is going to be the sun inside of you. And you have this power, number 2. You have this power, and you will break free from the cage that you are in right now. You only see and feel this cage because you're trapped to the ground. You're trapped to the ground, and this is very painful to you, because a bird as majestic as your ancestors' bird shouldn't be trapped to the ground. This beautiful hawk, now the name just popped up, shouldn't be trapped to the ground. It's a bird meant to experience freedom and the beauty of freedom. Now, you may feel that you don't have a guiding light that you used to have. But make no mistake, this is all just part of the process, and renewal awaits for you, number 2. But just take into consideration that maybe that light was only meant to appear to you for a certain period of time. And now it's about you guiding yourself by your own inner light. Now it's not as much the season of the moon, but the season of your inner sun. See? This is difficult and overwhelming and challenging because you may have not been in a situation where you just had to change so many things in your life, but this is all for a reason. You are shaping so many things about yourself. It's like in this middle of chaos, you're going to find a way to collect and connect pieces of yourself again. And this is not an easy process for anyone. So this pain is here for a reason, and it's here to help you find a new direction. You're not alone in this, number 2. You are being seen, and everything is part of the process. You are doing a very powerful and brave thing by just letting yourself be part of the process. And I really appreciate you just allowing yourself to feel this pain and to let me show it to you, because this is not easy. This is not easy to let yourself be seen this way, especially in such a vulnerable state, especially when you don't know who you are and what to do and where to go. This is what bravery looks like, you see? Bravery sometimes implies feeling the fear anyway, and this is what you are doing. You are showing yourself to the world while also feeling the fear. And I appreciate you so much for that. Know that you are not alone in this process. I'm going to tell you again because you need to know this, and just know that I'm here with you. And you got this. You got this more than you think. You got this. So yeah. Thank you so much, number 2, for letting me do this reading for you. You are very powerful, and I'm sending you my warm thoughts. Thank you. Now we are going to move to the next pile. Let's see, number 3. What is your pain trying to tell you, number 3? Let's see. We have here 4 cards for you. We need one more. Here you go. Now let's see. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. It seems to me that you are tired and you have so many things you want to say and share to other people. Your pain feels a bit suppressed. Let's see. We have here Knight of Swords in reverse. 6 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. We have here 6 of Wands in reverse. And Knight of Pentacles. So what we have here for you. I can sense such a deep tiredness, number 3. Your pain is about you just being the adult for such a long time. It feels just so exhausting. You just need more sweet things in life. You need to feel your inner child much more. You need to play more. That's what it feels like. Your inner child, I can feel your inner child is crying right now. It feels so lonely. It just needs some company. It just needs to trust the world again. It just needs to just believe that the world is a good place and everything can be beautiful and things can just be great no matter what. That's what your inner child needs. That's what your inner child wants. I feel like talking about your inner child because I feel it's very closely related to your pain. It feels like you would need someone to take care of you. That's what it feels like, number 3. Your pain is telling me that you want someone to understand you. You want someone close to you. Someone to feel everything that you're going through, and just a companion that does things together with them. You're just tired of being an adult and planning things and just making things happen by yourself. You just need someone to help you with these things. Maybe you just have a job or a family that, even though you love very much, you just you're just tired. It feels like you are just very involved in your family and the things that you do for your loved ones, but no one is involved in your well growth. And this can be very, very tiring. And it may also be that you have a job that's very draining to you and you need to do so many things in your life, especially in your day-to-day routine. And it's like there's no one there to just give you a good word, support you, hug you. Well, I can tell you that I'm here and I see you, and I am sending you all the warm thoughts, affection, and hugs that you need right now. And I really mean it. Like, I'm sending you a virtual hug right now, and I'm telling you that you so got this, and your pain is not for nothing, and your pain is being seen. You are actually not alone in this, and the things that you have to do in your day-to-day life, just wow. It's just like so difficult to do what you're doing. And the decisions that you need to make in your day-to-day life just feels so difficult. And you know, you are actually in a point where you feel all this pain because it's also something that your ancestors felt. This pain of having to do so many things, to work so much, to just achieve what they are achieving through hard work. This is something that exists. This pain is not it's not something that you have to just pass by, you know. This may be difficult for you, and this pain may be having a hard time to be felt by you because you may come from a family where or environment where this pain is not mirrored back to you, what you've been going through, it's supposed to be something normal, so people just normalize the level of pain that you're going through, which I don't think it's fair. So I'm coming here to tell you that your situation, it's a difficult one, and I can see your pain, and I can see the level of responsibilities that you're dealing with, and how difficult it is for you to juggle with everything that you have on your plate. It feels so heavy, number 3. So heavy. You're just doing so much. This is something you need to understand. You're doing so much, and you're such a strong person, even if not a lot of people see this about you. You are a very strong person. And I can see you having so much warmth, and I can see you having such a strong fire inside of you, but it's about you presenting that fire to other people and not so much to yourself. How about you just give this fire to you from time to time? How about you just take a day to do some self-care activities for once? Maybe just relax. Find a way to know that you totally deserve this, and if you truly want to relax and unwind, the universe will present this possibility for you, and it will help you with making this happen, even though you have such a busy schedule, okay? Because the universe loves you that much that it will make things happen for you in this way. And you will find a way to get the financial resources that you need to achieve what you want, because you are clearly taking steps into that direction. So even if things are not going as planned, just know that you would need to have more patience. I can see some Aries energy here that's like rushed, and I can see that you would need patience. And I know this is like such a difficult thing, because sometimes we just want things right away. Whew. I can relate to that as well. I have some Aries placements in my chart, so I totally get that. But at the same time, it's about patience, and patience is key here. I'm also seeing a small key that you actually possess, and that I can see an outcome here for you that is about you getting what you want and arranging things in such a way where you can manifest the life of your dreams and not to worry about financial matters. You can make this happen. You can make this happen. It's about what your pain is trying to tell you is that you are tired, and part of you is just so tired for trying this much, and this is exhausting. This is exhausting, but you are not alone in this, and I see you in all of this process. I see you, and you are closer to the finish line than you thought you are, number 3. And I appreciate you for this, for all of this process that you are going through. I appreciate you because this pain is not easy to feel. And what you're doing now, I may have said it also in other piles, but I feel like repeating it, it's a very brave thing, and you're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a leap of faith that will bring you closer to what you want. And this pain is telling you this leap of faith is scary. And I'm here to confirm that it's freaking scary. But you're a brave one, dear. You are such a brave person. And you are going to make this happen. And this fear is here to tell you that you got this situation. You got this situation, and fear is just part of the process. And again, even if the situation that you are in, maybe it's not as clear as you would like it to be, it's important to take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and to find a way to not get lost in this process, okay? Just light up a candle, just eat your favorite dessert or anything that would help you connect with your inner child. This way, you will see the important message that this pain had for you, and that you are here to also experience the pleasant and the joyful things in life. You are not exempt from them, even if your situation right now may seem dark, may seem obscure. It may seem that you are just struggling alone, but you are not. This is just a strong challenge that you are going through. But these dark woods that you find yourself in are just meant to make you light your inner self, make you reconnect with that joyful energy that you had as a child. Maybe even afterwards grow up this inner child and connect more with what you enjoy in life. And this can be truly and really anything. Just allow yourself to giggle, allow yourself to smile. And if this is something that just feels so heavy on you, then just allow yourself to relax, just allow yourself to feel relief. Now, even if this is something not easy for you, you can always find 5 minutes a day where you just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, because this pain will definitely help you to get closer to what you want, especially now, once that you let it to be heard in this strong and powerful way through me and through this reading. This will definitely help you get some organized thoughts and just take steps towards what you want. This is something that will definitely help you. Number 3. So yes, thank you so much, number 3, for letting me do this reading for you. I see you. You are not alone in this. You are definitely not alone in this. I'm here with you. Even if the mud is dirty and unclear and dark, you are not alone in it. And these obstacles will only help you connect with what you truly want and desire and go for it. Will help you move towards what you want. I'm going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you for letting me do this reading for you. And thank you everyone who watched this video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.